Hello again. This is Associate Dean for Law Career Development, Corey Ferris at Golden Gate University. So today we're going to go through how to do your Bridge Fellowship Progress Report. So at the end of every month of your Bridge Fellowship, you're going to need to log in to LCD Online in order to do your Bridge Fellowship Progress Report. It is a two-step process with a break in between for verification by a member of the LCD staff. So we're going to use Minnie's profile here again on LCD Online. When you get to the home page, you're going to go to My Account, go to the Bridge Fellowship. You're going to have to add a new placement each month. Why do you have to add a new placement if you're not moving? Well, the short answer is that some people do move and they switch placements, and this is our way of verifying that you're in the same place. Also, there will be a spot for you to write in your position. Sometimes your position may change from month to month. There will be a place for you to add in any different duty changes because that may change month for month. Your supervisor may also change. So this is our way of verifying that all of the information is still accurate. You can't just go and copy and paste the old information. You will have to put it in manually. That way we avoid people just clicking through and really get you to look at the information and make sure that the information that we have is accurate. So to save time, I'm going to go through, instead of going to the Add New, I'm going to go down here to the Edit Draft, right? So when you go to Edit Draft, this is what your progress report, the first step, is going to look like, where you're putting in the information about your placement. What month of the fellowship in. If the employer's an employer we work with a lot, then they'll be here, and you can use this little magnifying glass function to find them. If it's a new person, you can put the name in here. Put your position, areas of law, start date and end date, and be mindful that that can change over time. And all of your personal information so that we can verify that this information is the same. The information for your employer so that we can verify that there's been no changes there. A brief description of your duties. And so once you've done this and you've gone through all of this, you're going to hit submit. So if you notice here, when you go through, it says pending. It does not say approved. And the reason is that there's another step to this process. So once this has been done, an alert will go to a member of the LCD staff to let them know that they need to approve the placement. If you do this during normal working hours, that will happen relatively quickly. If you do it on the nights or weekends, give us 24 hours of the first business day back in order to make that approval. So once it has been approved, I'm going to do that on a different screen right now. We can refresh this. And we're going to see now that this San Francisco Superior Court has been approved. Now this progress report link pops up right here. So this is the second phase of the progress report. So you're going to click on this progress report, and it is going to give you a list of pre-populated questions. See? So you're going to put in the progress report number, whether or not your employer changed, and that could be month to month. And then we want you to answer these 3 questions. Right? Once you've answered these questions, then you're going to hit submit. If you're in the middle of working on this and you need additional time, you can save it as a draft and come back to it later. So the whole purpose of this is that you are a part-time employee of the university. We don't ask you to submit a timesheet. We don't do site visits to your employers. We don't reach out to your employers to verify that you're doing the projects that you say you're working on or working the hours that you're supposed to work. This is our one fail-safe to make sure that you're doing the things that you obligated yourself to do when you applied to the program. So the monthly progress report is critical. I will not reach out to you with reminders. So you may want to put the entry into your calendar, reminding yourself to do these at the end of each month, each of the 4 months of your fellowship. But this is a way that I can reach out if there appear to be any issues or you have questions. This is a way that you can let me know. I do read these every month. And if I do not get a progress report from you, I will reach out to you. And if we don't get a response from you or get our progress report completed in a timely fashion, we do have to reach out to payroll and suspend your paychecks until we do receive this information. So please submit your time reports, your progress reports on time. Nobody wants to be the one reaching out to payroll to suspend your paychecks because we didn't get the appropriate information. But most importantly, if there are problems problems, these are the ways that we keep track of all of our bridge fellowships to make sure that there is some sort of issue with the employer or with the duties, that we can reach out and intervene if that becomes necessary. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us here at Law Career Development. You can reach out to me individually. Again, this is Associate Dean Corey Ferris. You can also reach out to Usha Manitar, our senior coordinator, who knows a lot about the bridge application process online and also can give you some insight into some of the employers. I hope this was helpful.